What up, folks? Welcome in. My name is DrumRollTony, and in this video, we're diving into Sleep Awake, the new horror title from Blumhouse Games. There'll be three parts to the video. First, we're going to play the beginning of the game to check out the vibe, see what the sound design is like, and see how Sleep Awake pulls us in. After that, we're going to check out parts of the soundtrack on its own so we can dig into some musical concepts behind that. But then we're going to close out with an interview and conversation with none other than Robin Finck, the guitarist from 9 Inch Nails, who is also the composer for this game. I'm very excited for all of this. Let's go. And I'd like to give a quick thank you to Blumhouse Games for sponsoring today's video. Sleep Awake is an immersive first-person psychedelic horror narrative experience that explores the realm between sleep and death. In the last known city on Earth, people are disappearing in their sleep, taken by a strange phenomenon known as the hush. Those who remain are trapped in a crisis of reckless experiments to stay awake and survive whatever is happening when consciousness slips. Alright, we're gonna set up a new game here.
It's starting to rain. I'll be back as soon as I can. Until then, stay awake. However you can. Stay awake.
Stay awake.
Stay awake, Katya. Focus.
I turned that on, okay.
Where did I leave that microfiche?
Microfiche. Blast from the past, folks. Oh my gosh.
My alarm's already set.
The hush. Oh, this is the microfiche. There's danger.
I must not sleep.
I must not sleep.
I must not sleep. Fucking creepy, dude. The mysterious disappearance of dreamers en masse persists as the remaining population draws increasingly alarmed and afraid at the abrupt vanishing of its populace. All right, we understand that. Warning, avoid sleep by all means. Okay, we're driving that one home. The Crush is now experiencing what no known city before has ever endured: mass sleep psychosis.
Collect my thoughts.
Oh shit.
Whoa! Big one!
That's great.
Shit! The kitchen!
Wow, look at the color. That's beautiful. Oh, by the way, the soundtrack was really nice that whole time. That boom, bing, choo, kind of synthy keyboard stuff going on. Just very chill. Keep door locked. Okay. I play by the rules. Oh.
Okay, distillery's intact. Why is my alarm going off?
Oh, Jesus.
Ugh, better reset it or it'll drive me crazy.
Oh my god, dude. What's gonna be?
What the fuck?
My thoughts exactly.
Stay up. Stay awake. No.
Oh my god. Get there. Dude, what the fuck was that face? Oh, we're tripping. Look like Hellraiser for a moment.
Who are you?
Forgotten, have you?
Mm-hmm.
Let's begin again.
God, the music is killer. Jesus Christ.
This is all perfectly natural.
God damn it. Whoa. Cool. God, is that me?
I'ma need you. Fucking wake up.
This is crazy. Look at the eyeball.
Back to making Alma's infusion.
All right, back to it.
I think I left my notes in the kitchen.
That's where we last. That's where things went bad.
Okay, my marker. On the right track.
There you go.
Best hurry along. That dose won't last forever.
Streets clear. No strays to be found.
What the fuck is that?
Good. They're all cowering in their hovels.
Whatever this patrolling.
Looks clear.
Oh my god. The Crush. The ministry will have you now. Let's get inside somewhere. Gnarly. Yes.
lot of teeth.
Wow, man.
Would you
Okay.
give them up willingly?
The pain principle. Keep that for our microfiche.
So much for that route. Must be a way around.
Droving. Bro. Bro. What are you doing? Goddamn.
I am awake.
They locked it from the inside.
Replace missing lever. The music is scary. It's cool how it swells in and out and we get these like temporary and then it goes, yeah, it's like it does things to you though. Very cool. What in the fuck is this? Safety deposit box all filled with skulls. Oh.
Here we are.
What we found, what we... Dude, I do not want to walk over there. The audio is menacing. This game does a lot with audio design and being freaky. The scariest part so far was that not right here, this room, the room right before we first walked in and I was looking to the right. The sounds that were happening were not okay. Like that was an experience. Jesus fuck. I knew that was gonna happen. I fucking knew that was gonna happen. How do I get out of here? There we go. Christ.
I'm okay.
I'm not. I knew that was gonna fucking happen.
Shit. It's a machinist refuge.
Okay, now we're going to check out some of the soundtrack to Sleep Awake, which is composed by Robin Finck. We don't have time to listen to everything, but I want to show you my two favorite pieces. We're going to start with Soul Extractor. Here we go. I love the oscillation on those tones. It dips down a little bit, giving a little direction. Bass pulse sneaks in. It's kind of a wall of synth sound. But time and a little bit of groove is established. Okay, hold on. This is the best part when these high kind of rhythmic snare drum sounds that are like digitized come in. I love the beginning of this because it feels drone-like, but it's a big wall of synthesizer sound that has these kind of like oscillations happening. It dips down, you get some melodic direction, but it feels kind of like, I don't know, when the bass, that pulse sneaks in, it feels groove-like, yet it's not really related to what's happening up top. Now, it could be kind of like you're awake, but you're tired. You have these two different worlds that you're going to exist between. So I'm kind of forcing that thematic relation, but it works really well in my mind. But even if that wasn't what the game was about, I still love the tones and what's going on. But this part right here that we're about to get to, this is really my favorite part. Listen to the upper line when this comes in. How cool is that? I love that so much. It feels like a snare drum part, yet it's just like way up there in the stratosphere, and it's mixed down. So obviously it's competing with what's down in the low parts, but it's just barely swimming on top. And I don't know, from like a rhythmic design standpoint, that's obviously you know where I'm going to nerd out the most. But I just really like it how it's organized with this. Let's go back a couple seconds and finish it out. It's just really, really fun to listen to. Kind of end the same way we started. Gonna pull back dynamically. What a cool piece of music and just great ideas that were fit into that. Just outstanding. Yeah, I love that one. Okay, this last one is easily my most favorite song in the soundtrack. This is Enter the Cyborium. Here we go. Man. Okay, hold on. I'll let it play in a second. I love this one so much because you get 12 eighth notes in the beginning and then we hit into the groove, but it's the flow, just kind of like where the time signatures are going. You think it might be in 4 for a minute, but it's not. And we go and we push in different directions. All the while that bwom, 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 these evil sounding intervals are happening. So it's just very powerful. And this is the stuff I really geek out for. Anyway, we'll be back a couple seconds. Let's keep going. You get lost in the sauce. Let's listen to the drum line here. Simple tom groove, but it works so well. The high line, kind of squelchy guitar. Beautiful. Hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just can't. Let's go back like, I don't know, 20 seconds here. When the drums come in, because you kind of get lost in the sauce, and whatever the high squelchy sounds, it's super captivating. You get in there, but you're still listening down to the groove. But then drums kind of come in with what you think might be a backbeat groove, and we're going to switch, and you're going to feel it like in 4, but we don't. It kind of stays on the track, and it's just, I don't know. That's why I love this one so much. It's just really fun to listen to. Those snare hits are like in spots you wouldn't think they'd be. It's so cool. Those synth pushes there, that's fun. Man. The first time I heard that, I was at the gym listening to the soundtrack. I was like, okay, that's an easy win for me. So so you can let me know what you think about the 3 of those. And now we are at the best part of the video where we get to talk directly to composer Robin Finck and ask him about his inspiration and musical composition process to create the soundtrack for Sleep Awake. When you're thinking about the game composition, what's your kind of your first entry point? Are you thinking visually? Are you thinking storytelling? You jump into whatever DAW, whatever creation process you're using? Are you on the guitar? Like, what is the first steps in this?
Well, it's been a long, multi-year journey through this. So I've approached it a million different ways.
Okay.
Worth mentioning is very early in the project, the genesis of it all. Corey and I sojourned to Joshua Tree, California here, with 2 van loads of far too much gear, mule around, set it all up in a house off grid, and just made an enormous noise 24/7, captured it all. And we were loud and we were quiet, and most importantly, we were listening.
Right.
And we were expectant and we were enthusiastic. The incubation of what it would become, Sleep Awake, didn't have a name then, was
that's really cool. Okay.
Was certainly instrumental in that, to create the opportunity to make a wholly big mess, have that from which to draw upon. And I needed to go back, and it was a mining expedition for happy accidents and
okay, right, yeah.
For what's we ever want to hear again ever.
Okay. So the Joshua Tree sessions are the origin of so the game was not titled Sleep Awake yet. So there probably wasn't any imagery at that point, I would assume.
No, we were photo bashing.
Okay.
We had a through line. We'd been writing a lot. We had a lot of character development, environment art. We were working in Unreal already.
Okay, cool. All right, so there was definitely some visual inspiration as well from a directive.
But But regarding music and audio, we were there for I think 10 days.
Oh, 10. Whoa. So wow. Okay, that was a huge session.
And we had, I had a few templates before we walked, so that we weren't starting from absolute zero, but they were mostly naked, and stepped through those with a quickness, and then got to the more unhinged exploration stuff, which was really fun. It's always a dream of mine to be able to do that, and to actually say, wow, let's just go do it. Yeah, it was a blast.
Within those atmospheres that you're creating, was there specific instruments you wanted to use the most, or was this kind of on the fly, just like from a musical creation standpoint?
I had probably too many grand ideas,
Okay.
at the beginning. I'm pretty square, and I kind of got it all out in front of me, and it was all, they were all kind of methodical, instrumentation paired with character and environment, and why of it all was
Right.
fun and exciting and important to me. And I really built this outline of do's and don'ts so that I had something to refer to. So that's I had thought from a distance about at least first instrumentation and tone and vibe for the different protagonist, antagonist, and all the in-between, characters and moments and environments and things. However, and it served me really well for quite a spell.
Okay.
But I outgrew the thing.
Really?
And it pointed me in a direction that was valuable. And then I allowed myself to color outside the lines.
Okay.
Here and there.
Well, Robin, this has been very informative. I felt like I've grown personally as a musician and getting more insight to how this process works from the art of it, looking behind the curtain, and just getting to know you more as a professional musician. It's very insightful. So thank you so much for that and your time. And this has been very enjoyable.
Thank you, Tony. I've grown as well.
Awesome. Very
Growing
good.
all the time. Thank you.
Sleep Awake is available now on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. The soundtrack is also available at a variety of places where you can stream music. Check the video description and pin comment below for links. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. We'll see you on the next video.